Johnson, hold, whoa. Did you say heart surgeon?
That's what it says right here.
Heart surgeon? Now that's not me. He must have got our bios mixed up. That's Ross Bernstein. Ross is the heart surgeon, right back there. Yes, absolutely. He is. State champion 3 times, hurdler. Yeah. Tell you what, there were many times I fell and I had blood coming out of my knees, but I just got right back up. And that's what it is about true survival. I'm going to start out with asking you a really hard question, and I want you to really think about this. Why are you here? Why are you here today? You are all here to find the right speaker to elevate your team. You are all here because you were given an opportunity to improve morally, intellectually, and culturally, an opportunity to elevate, to inspire, to inform, and to empower. We are given opportunities every single day. And opportunities are decisions that need to be taken because when taken, the results are windows that let you see beyond your expectations. We can't just sit and wait for opportunities to come to us. In fact, we need to jump as quickly to opportunities in our lives as we sometimes do to conclusions. We are given those opportunities. And we are also challenged when we take opportunities. You see, I took an opportunity, and believe me, it became a challenge. Yes, I applied to be on a reality show, Survivor Nicaragua. I am not kidding. When I told some of my family and friends that I was applying to be on a reality show, they truthfully thought I had lost my mind. In fact, some of my friends came up to me and they said, "Holly, you're just going through menopause. You need to seriously think about this." Well, I myself was shocked when I made it. I was off to the jungles of Nicaragua, and I had to try to survive 39 days with the clothes on my back. We had to fend for our own food. We didn't have toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, blankets, pillows, toilet paper. It is the real deal. I actually thought this was fake until I got over there. Now, I know what some of you are probably sitting out here thinking this morning. You're probably sitting out here thinking, we have to sit here and listen to a woman who's been on a reality show. Woohoo, right? I mean, I don't even watch reality television. Am I going to know what she's talking about? Well, you see, I use this experience to explain how your potential lies within your interpretation of a situation and your ability to turn adversity into strength. So here we are, in the middle of the jungle in Nicaragua with the clothes on our back, trying to survive for 39 days with all these people from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different personalities, their own opinions, their own ideas. Life can be like living in a jungle. And then it happened. There was this one gentleman on my tribe. We've all been there, right? You have that one coworker at the office. You have that one relative that you dread being around at family gatherings, right? We've all been there. He started getting under my skin. So what did I do? I let his words affect my actions. He was a very wealthy man, and he made sure that we all knew it. So I stole his $1,600 pair of alligator shoes. I filled them with sand, and I threw them in the ocean. And they aired it. I let his words affect my actions. And then I wanted to quit. Day 5. And I have to last out here for 39 days? That's when I walked up to Jimmy Johnson, the former NFL football coach for the Dallas Cowboys, who was on my tribe. I walked up to Coach Johnson and I said, "Coach, I really need to talk to you." He and I sat down on this log, and he inspired me by his words. He looked at me in the eyes and he said, "We need you, Holly. We really, really need you." I am sitting in a jungle with the clothes on my back, and it hits me. I'm not the true survivor. My mom is. I grew up in an abusive alcoholic family. I didn't have a very good childhood. But the one thing that my mother taught me is to never give up. We were very poor. We didn't even have a car. There were many nights we sat at the dinner table and had a bowl of cereal because my mom couldn't afford groceries. And most of my life, I've lived behind a closed door with a huge chip on my shoulder, and I'm in a jungle with the clothes on my back. And as I got up from that log, all I could think about was, you know what? I'm going to play this game for my mom, because she taught me what a true survivor really is. And I continued through the game, and I realized at that point I needed to do what was right and not what was easy. In life, you have a choice. You have the right road and you have the easy road, and the right road is not always the easy road. I believe by taking this opportunity, I learned the value of 6 words, and those 6 words start with faith. Faith makes it possible, not easy. Also, attitude. Choose your own attitude. Don't let someone else choose it for you. It is all about determination. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Confidence. The whole world can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing else matters. Your desire to succeed should be greater than your fear to fail. And most importantly, perseverance. Never give up. This is a reality show. This is life. We all are thriving to survive something. I use this experience to explain how your potential lies within your interpretation of a situation and your ability to turn adversity into strength. It really is about faith, attitude, determination, confidence, desire, and perseverance. And when you put those 6 words together, it also increases your leadership skills. How are you being a great leader today? How have you been a great leader yesterday? How are you going to be a great leader tomorrow? What is leadership? Leadership fosters creativity. It's about solving problems. It's about contributions. It acts on feelings. Leadership empowers, and it truly is an ability. Now, leadership at its core is about 3 words. Those 3 words inform you about modeling, connecting, and involving. Leadership is not just words, it's about putting those words into action. Model the behavior you want to see, connect with the people you lead, and involve them as much as you possibly can. So as we break these 3 words up, let's go into model. Model the behavior you want to see. It's very simple, the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. So what would you like to see more of and less of to elevate your team? Because of time, I'm only going to hit the first 2 on each side, but in my full presentation, I go through them all. But let's look at more. How about more enthusiasm, more results with your team? And how about less cynicism and busyness? I am going to touch on distractions and walking on eggshells. Have you ever been around that one person where you feel like you're walking on eggshells all the time? Don't be that one person. More and less. Let's go on to connecting. As a leader, how are you going to connect with the people you lead? Has this ever happened to you? You're having a conversation with someone and they're on their cell phone? How does that make you feel? You are not connecting with that person. Have you ever texted someone in your house? We all do it, right? Have you ever texted someone at work? Do you realize by sending out a mass email, 76% of people read those emails differently according to what mood they're in that day? How about more face-to-face interaction? How many of you have ever had autocorrect happen to you? Okay, how many of you have ever texted the wrong person and it's the person you're talking about to somebody else? And then you have to go back and you have to try to explain that, right? Here's an example of autocorrect. I'm going to read this to you. Do you still need help sewing? I can come over on Sunday. No, I urinated my pants today. I urinated my pants. I heard you. Why? Are you okay? I'm trying to say unhemmed. I did not pee myself. Whew, I was worried for a second. Autocorrect, it happens. How about this one? Have you ever been talking on your cell phone and you're walking around trying to find it? Yeah, that's happened to me. It is kind of embarrassing. So how do we connect with the people we lead? How about more face-to-face interactions and interest in others? How about less emails and instant messaging and simply just not caring? It's about talking, listening, showing, and sharing. As leaders, we need to involve everybody as much as we possibly can. Because when you're involved with something, you're more responsible to it. How about more letting people lead projects and meetings and asking for input, good or bad? And how about less controlling and telling? All great ideas. By modeling the behavior you want to see, connecting with the people you lead, and involving them as much as you possibly can. Leadership is empowering. How many of you make lists? We're all list people, right? We have grocery lists. We have to-do lists. We're all making lists. Do you realize that your lists identify who you are? They tell you about your priorities in life. Look at what is at the top of your list, at those to-do lists, and then look at what it is at the bottom of the list. This is my list right here. I have sticky notes everywhere. I have them on my steering wheel in my car. I have them on my refrigerator. I have them on my mirror. And then how do you feel when you check something off of your list? I sometimes feel like I'm buried in my list. But when I check those lists off, I feel a sense of accomplishment. I have reached a goal. Well, let's use that same philosophy. And what if we took our lists and we wrote ourselves a note about things that we need to work on personally, self-development. And then you write those things down and you check them off. How do you feel? In this full presentation, I will have you write yourself a note, self-address an envelope, and then 3 to 6 months later, I will send that note back to you in the mail. So your goal is to reach everything that you wrote on that list about yourself. What do you do when you write something down? You think about it, you write it down, and you reread it. So you have recorded it 3 times in your mind. All 3 presentations I just gave you a little bit of. The Survivor Way to inspire your team. Lead simply to inform you. And also write yourself a note to empower. So today as you walk away and you look at all 3 of these presentations, I can customize each and every one. I can put 2 of them together. I am ready to come to elevate your team. But always remember, it's about you. Inspire yourself. Inform and empower you. It's time to elevate. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Holly!